My city is bigger than yours. Super Mario Metropolitan. Is that his favorite ice cream? That of the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry varieties? I know not. All as I know is that that's milk. It's just frozen milk. Who's feeding the cows strawberries? Not me. This guy's building a road. Guy off camera's doing it. How Mario does it? Dunno. But clearly it is I. I am responsible for Mario's freedom. We're in the purple district. Yeah. The funny thing about how the palettes tend to work is that since there's really only 4 colors you can use at any given time, it's just one color that's being changed for most of the game. To give off the illusion there's a lot of different things going on. Not to mention there's certain parts of the screen that look different every so often. I'm sure you've noticed if you look at the score and you're like, wait a minute, that's more than 4 colors. It's like, yeah, I know. Or look at this bonus screen. There's a lot of static screens, and that really helps when you're doing such a thing like that. Pokemon makes use of this too if you play it for the Super Game Boy. You'll be like, oh, both of the Pokemon are like, together make 8 colors at least. And you're like, yeah, that's because design. When there's just like segments of screen there. There's an example of one game, was it Space Invaders for Game Boy? And I think it might be the only Game Boy cartridge that actually has a Super Nintendo game inside it also. Which is absolutely bizarre. Because you can only access it by having the Super Game Boy also. But you can also have the option to play the Game Boy version of it with the Super Game Boy enhancements also. There's all kinds of things you can do with that. And it seems like it was a lot of effort for something like that, but again, it was also Space Invaders, so if you're going to try anything, a basic concept is best. Is it the best version of Space Invaders? I don't know. There's a lot of, like, arcade classics made for the Game Boy, or Midway arcade classics too, you know? Space Invaders is a Taito thing. There's these flame dudes that have shoes. These little flame shoes. Alright, I'm going to need to make a road with a ladder in it. Combine my 2 powers of the vertical and the horizontal. We control both of them now. Not the diagonal, though. That's not present in a game like this. How would that go anyway? You'd have to manually make each step. It's like, oh man, here comes my diagonal bridge. Yeah, sure, buddy. You earned it. I earned all the bridges, I'll have you know. You got hat. What was the other two? Like, one's a parasol, but what's that middle one? Is that like a purse? What is that? A handbag? A fanny pack? What is it? I don't know what that item is. Also, like, you know, if Mario's not going to marry Peach, couldn't he just marry Pauline? Like, what's up with that, man? Why is there no Donkey Kong in Odyssey, considering that was referred to? What's up with that? I need some continuity with my Pauline references. And people named Pauline, because it's just Paul with an "een" at the end. It'd be like, what would female Mario be? Would you say Maria, or would you say Mario-een? I don't think so. I don't think you'd say Mario-et. You'd say Maria, and then wonder about Shadow the Hedgehog, and Robotnik's cousin, and all them. And all their friends! And enemies. And if we don't have friends, then we'll have to summon enemies. Now that I look close at the slot machine, it looks kind of garish. Recreating the true arcade experience. Alright, every final stage of a world, save for the very last one for reasons, it's just a barrel contest, or sometimes not even barrels. But you just throw three of them at them, and the music is like this. Still in the purple district, couldn't tell you why. The clouds are purple, the buildings are purple, but everything's yellow and so complementary. In your yellow-purple worlds, the yellow like the sun, the purple like the moon. Daylight and twilight coming together at last. Also, you like the actual voice clips? Yeah. That's good too. Oh no! The power of switches compels me! How am I gonna get over to those poorly drawn woods over there? Oh man. Also, the one picture on the right is usually only something Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. uses. Donkey Kong Jr. is not going to show up until World 4, so don't worry about him now. I'm just saying that that's not the kind of Switch Mario would use. He'd use the one on the left, not the one on the right. Oh no! Slight chance of seizures in the morning. The forest. Look at the colors on this beautiful thing. We got one type of tree, we got two type of tree, we got this whole pond thing, which is funny, because the level marked there in the water actually is a water level. Kind of. Like, you'd think there wouldn't be swimming in a game like this, but there is.